Can y'all believe it gets worse? Can y'all believe that Mr. Sweetie Cakes, Mr. Candy Bar Slinger, okay? Mr. Where Your Friend, Mr. Cheeseburger Bringer, can you believe me that this man had this poor guy run a marathon on a treadmill after already being tortured with the smells, no sleep, sleep deprivation, and all of that shit, taking cold showers, stanky ass stale water. After all that, do you know that this man, MrBeast, Mr. Freaky Ass Beast and his friends, him, made this poor boy run on a treadmill from 2 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the fucking morning, to where as though this boy could barely walk and had blisters so bad on his feet he could not walk. When you see the level of traumatization, you cannot fake that. Like, they literally tortured this boy near half to death. And I feel like it's because he spoke up for himself and that black man. And he feel like he rich enough to fuck with people like that. If y'all get this motherfucker investigated, him and all his little freaky deaky ass motherfucker friends that wanna fuck, y'all wanna fuck children? Y'all wanna fuck with children? And my other videos that I already seen that they shadow ban and shit, I'm gonna post this shit every motherfucker platform I got. Y'all some sick ass motherfuckers. And everybody that got anything to do with you, anybody that put this little sick motherfucker in power, all of them need to be investigated and locked up. This do sound like some Hunger Games ass bullshit if I ain't never heard of it before. I mean, y'all go on this video, y'all follow this young man. Y'all follow him, hold on. Y'all follow Dog Pat 404. Again, he's a former employee. Both of them are former employees. This is the second video. I ain't even do the deep dive on the first video, but I'm about to. Cause I need to really do a full goddamn skibby over the first video. Cause this man and his whole organization is fucking sick. Anyway, keep watching, y'all. It gets worse, unfortunately.
You're gonna run a marathon. You're gonna do 22.6K, whatever it is. And you're gonna do it on that treadmill over there. The first challenge I did was a Rubik's Cube, and I'm dyslexic. I'm dumb. I don't know how to do a Rubik's Cube. So your first challenge, Rubik's Cube. I was like, oh, I don't want to do it. I was on camera. I don't want to do it. You go, just do it for the thing. My kid, yeah. Like there was an element of, oh, Jake will do what we want because he's in house. You know, that's one of the reasons why they got me. Jake's he's an inside guy, so he'll do whatever. We can push him a little extra hard because we know he's good. We know he's. I couldn't say no to the treadmill thing. Yeah. So I people who run marathons train forever, and it's still hard. Again, writer. Do I look like I run? I don't run. You know, let alone a marathon. Let alone have training for it. So I was in a sunlightless, you know.
Did you try to say no? Like, did you have a choice, or?
Based on the Rubik's Cube thing and based on all the other stuff, like there was so much pressure to just do it, just do the thing, you know. And if I refuse, it's just, oh, that's the whole video. I guess the budget's, so much money up in flames because Jake said he wouldn't want to do the thing. And so I wanted to be a good sport, and I wanted to get the boost, and I wanted the cash, and so I started running at 12. I was able to take some breaks, and I asked him, how long do I have? He goes, until I get back. And I'm running until 3 a.m.
When I got off the treadmill,
Oh, the blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe, just all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. I got off the treadmill, and then the people that came in to like ice my feet, make sure I was good. Then that's when I was like, I'm done. I can't. I'm done. I'm out. I want out. And that's when I get psych in and talk to the psych about how I'm not well. And like I said, there was a lot of good people over there that was saying, you gotta pull him out. Yeah, I had friends that did some freelance work, And they would tell me, they'd be like, yeah, everyone knows you over there. Everybody loves you. They go, oh, Jake, well, I don't love that guy. Shame what happened to him. Like I'm a ghost. And I asked him, I said, how much longer are you guys going to keep me in here? And the guy goes, realistically, like, at least 7 more days? No. And they didn't let me leave right away either. They wanted to make sure, everything was fine. So I just, slept for a while. They turned the lights off. And they brought, it's like they brought in all my friends, to make it. They brought in all the people I liked. And Jimmy. Then everybody was around me, making sure I was good, making sure I was okay.
What this baby experienced was not only physical, but mental, psychological torture. To go through an experience like that, and for him to fuck with your mind and be like, oh, everything is okay. Let me bring your friends and all of your family and everybody that you love. And he's sitting there like the fucking March Hare and shit. Like everything's so fucking funny. That's like, what? Do you know how much of mental abuse and mental turmoil that is? Because it's like you probably want to like scream to the mountaintops and tell the people, this person did this to me, this is what I experienced, but he's sitting right there to make sure that you don't say a motherfucking thing. A motherfucking thing. This boy said he could not, he had insomnia for days. For days, like, y'all, when I'm trying to tell you that this shit gets so much worse. And that after they did this to him, they did it again to somebody else, but they tried to do it a little bit better, but they still got some flack behind this shit. But he was the first one that they tortured like that. He said he got $100,000, but I don't know if $100,000 is worth it. And he said that he paid $44,000 in taxes before he could even, and he had to wait a month before he can get the $100,000. And literally, during that tenure that he was waiting for that money, during that time, he literally could not walk because he had blisters so bad on his feet that his doctor told him that it'd be best for you not to pop. Do not lance them. What? What? But this is the stuff that's coming out about the employees that they were mistreating. The stuff that is really being dropped right now is the sick shit they were doing with children. It's the sick shit that they were discussing in these Discord groups about children, about y'all's children, your children. I just had the longest conversation with my kids about the biggest, sickest pedophiles. They hide under positions that have everything to do with child protection. It's the teachers, it's the guidance counselors, it's the pediatric doctors, it's the psychologists, it's the gym teachers, it's the football coaches, it's the cheerleading coach. Watch your fucking kids. Watch these sick ass parents. The ones that be super eager. Oh yeah, everyone can just come to my house. I don't want nobody badass kids in my motherfucking house. Watch these goddamn parents that just be all the neighborhood cats. Come on. What? I appreciate people with good hearts, but I swear for God, we gonna have to start like really giving people the fucking side eye. It's triggering me. Because I promise you, when I moved to Maryland, and the neighborhood that I moved into looked very nice on the outside. But once you seen the sick ass shit that people with, that some of these kids, y'all, I lived in a neighborhood where a child was sold for drugs and it ended up on the news. This was an elementary school, 4th grader. Y'all watch y'all kids.